Dekunle, Sheyi, Ike, Angel, Para, Lucy.
You guys, this is a pretty intense lineup because of the fact that we have a lot of people that are up, that have alliances, and the nomination process has changed. For the first time, we are seeing a different type of nomination process this season. So let's also talk about how the head of house games went, the nomination process, and every other thing that's happened within that period. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you are new here, please go to subscribe, turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. So just to reiterate, the people that are up for possible evictions are Pere, Ike, Sheyi, Lucy, Angel, right, and Adekunle. And Lucy is, in fact, I don't even know what Biggie is planning to do with the new housemates right now. But from what I'm seeing, the only person that I'm sure is leaving the house is Sheyi. I'm pretty sure. Let me not say I say Sheyi. Let me not say I'm 100% sure, but like the only person I feel like is definitely going to leave the house is Sheyi. For Ike, it feels like he has some kind of alliances based on the fact that he's close to Sisi. Sisi is not up. And recently a lot of people have been coming up. His fan base has been growing, right? We have Pere that has Cross Nation, we have Sisi, sorry, not Sisi, we have Adekunle that has like Venita's fan base, and then Shippers, we have Angel that has Soma's people and Shippers and her own fan base too. So it's just very confusing. Let me know who you think is going to leave the house, right? That I think that's where Sorry, I think that's where we're going to start. Let me know who you think is going to leave the house this Sunday. Then let's look at how the nominated or the people that were called up. Someone says Shay goes nowhere. Okay, that's actually that's cool. But I personally feel like he'll leave. But if you think he won't, then that's also very valid. So let's look at how the housemates nominated in today's. Hold on, let me take away this comment. Let's take a look at how the housemates went into nominates.
Lucy, Para, Mercy. Angel, Para, Prince.
She, Ike, Lucy.
She, Lucy, Ike.
Prince, Angel, Lebaye.
Lucy, Elibaye, Adekune.
Angel, Ilebaye, Prince.
Lucy.
So you guys, just because you're hearing the new housemates' names, let me just let you know how Big Brother said they are going to nominate. So he told them that they should nominate three people, right? And two people have to come. Two of those people have to be from the old housemates, and then one person amongst the new housemates that came in. That's why you're hearing everybody mentioning at least one of the new housemates' names, and it's Lucy's name that came up the most among the new housemates. They were calling Lucy and Prince, they were the both names that came up the most. For Mashallah, a lot of people did not call. Kimopra did not get called up a lot, right? So that's why you're hearing their names being called by these people.
Eric, Kunle. Kimopra, White Money, Ike. Ike, Adekule, Lucy.
Shay, Benita, Zamashala.
Adekune, she, Prince.
Omashola, Barry, Adekule.
Angel, White Money, and Prince Nelson.
Benita, Shay, and Shelton.
Voila. So at the end of the day, she had 5 nominations. Adekunle had 4. Angel had 4. Pere had 4. Ike had 4. And Ilebere had 3. White Money had 2. Benita had 2. And Messi had 1. Nobody called Sisi's name. And I'm saying this because she was extremely shocked when Big Brother called the names of the people that are up for possible evictions. And he didn't call her name. She's like, oh, okay. You guys did not call my name, right? So she was very surprised. And I was not too surprised because these housemates, they're operating on a different level. There are so many reasons why they may not be calling certain people's names. It's either because, they just like them, or because they do not want to stand with them because they feel like they are strong and everything. So they're trying to play it in a particular way. I expected, or I thought that Big Brother was going to call those with 3 nominations, but he started from 4. So we have just 5 people up. And in this era of Big Brother evicting two people, it's going to choke, you guys. So I don't know. I honestly don't know what Big Brother plans to do. But let's see how Sunday is going to be. And then for the new housemates, right? He told them that they are not supposed to nominate, then they're not allowed to nominate anybody. But if they were to participate in the nomination process, who would they call? And they had to mention names when
Lucy.
they went into the diary room, right?
Maybe Angel and Suma. Maybe Lucy. She's stiff. Maybe Angel as well. Maybe because I'm not close with her.
Adekunle and Ike.
Adekunle. Neo.
So even if the new housemates were part of it, Adekunle would have definitely been up because two people called him. And then for Lucy, she's like Soma and Angel, and I was just like, Chichi would have called her hater of beautiful things, right? And then that's how they nominated. Omar Shola is the only person that called one of the new housemates that entered into the house, right? Someone said if Shay doesn't leave this Sunday, Olumi say it was said if Shay doesn't leave Sunday, then I'm certain he's using that soap. What soap is that, you guys? If you're on the live stream, please give this video a thumbs up, right? If it's one, Shay, if it's two, then Shay and Ike. Yeah, Ike is the second person that is most likely going to go home. So for the Hell of House games, you guys, it was very, very intense. Today was crazy because they had to it had to do with endurance, like having to hold on to something for a long time. But it was divided into two parts. For the first part, it was a balancing game, right? So there were bricks given to them and a stick. First of all, they were to transfer the bricks from one point to the other. From this point, from the one table, the round table, to this other table. After transferring it, Big Brother now told them to build their towers, and the person that's able to build the highest tower in the shortest possible time would qualify. So Mercy's tower was really long, like really tall. She did a very good job, to be very honest. I was so surprised the way she just built her tower. So at the end of the day, she qualified for the next round, right? Big Brother said 6 people will qualify for the next round. So the people that qualified for the second round were Messi, Sheyi, Ike, Adekunle, Cross, and Doyin. And for this second round, the second round is the one that was actually really intense because stand at a point
I know Cross.
they had to stand at a point for a pretty long time, and Doyin was very impressive. Like, Doyin did a very good job. I'm not even gonna lie. So they had to stand on this point for a pretty long time. You guys can see the balancing. They had to stand on one leg and then use the other leg to hold it and make sure that the box that is on top of the other side of the balancing scale does not fall. Right. So it got to a point where Doyin was now asking Cross to drop, that whatever he wants she's going to give him, and Cross was still trying to be strong and hold on to it, but Cross was very, very tired at this point. In fact, he wasn't even balancing well, but Doing was still very strong on it. So I think he just figured that at the end of the day I'm still going to lose, so let me just take this babe's bargain. So he took her bargain. She said she's going to give him BFF for two BFF spots. That is how he now ended up giving into the what she offered him.
Anything, I swear, I'll give you. Please. Cross, I'm
Congratulations to Doyin. She did really good. I'm not even I'm like, that's all I can say. Like, she did a very good job. It was a good one. I actually did not think that she was going to be the last to drop, but once they got to the part of the balancing and they stayed for a while, I just knew that okay, Doyin has to be the most balanced. She stood on her right leg, so it was better for her. Her weight is light, and then everything was just working in her favor. Right, so that is how she won. And then for her BFFs, she chose Cross as the number one person and chose Kim Opera for Cross based on the fact that she said she's going to give him two BFF spots. And then she chose Neo. The last person she chose was Messi because they were the only two people that qualified for the final round, right? And Elevare did not like that because later on she was having a conversation with Neo about her friendship with Doi and how this whole thing has been for her. So she did not really like. It made her feel some type of way. Let me just put it that way. It made her feel some type of way, and she spoke about it, right? Okay, so it made her feel some type of way, and she spoke about it. And then for the envelope game, they did their normal search for the envelope, but this time around, the envelope had immunity said you have to give the immunity to another person. That you have to give the immunity to another person. It cannot be yours. So it was Prince that picked it, and it was nice that he was the one that picked it because obviously he cannot have it, or he cannot use it for it. He doesn't need it, right? So for the immunity card, he now gave his own to Alex. That was an obvious choice, but yeah.
Alex.
Congratulations. You have won immunity, courtesy of Prince Nelson.
Oh, say family something. It's a family sheep. So you guys, that was a nice one. She just, obviously, in fact, it was an obvious choice. In fact, so that's how she got it. Someone saying, remember what William saying? Remember what happened to Fraud and T-Badge? Yeah, and that she if you no go, if he doesn't go this time around, then I'll know that like the universe is really on his side because from the lineup choke. So it's going to be very surprising if he doesn't go this week. But that's my pick for this week. Ike is not going. Someone is saying Ike is not going. Well, let's see. Sha Ike has some alliances, and the people have been, would I say, arising for him. So that may actually keep him. But who is the person that will now go? If two people are going, who and who do you guys think will go? Just let me know in the comments. Who and who, the two people that you think are going, just let me know. Doyin really tried. Doyin tried. She did a good job. She played the game very well. I'm not even gonna lie. A lot of people are saying Nishi is not going. Okay, that means a lot of people are voting for him. I had to stay up late to watch your live updates. I'm excited. Thanks, Annie. You're welcome. You guys, this today is one of those days where I'm not even feeling myself so much. If you notice, I've not really put out any content like that. But I just said let me go come live and give this update. So Shei and Ike. So yeah, those are the names that are really coming up. Cool, Shei and Ike. So yeah, so the two people that are sorry, Alex is safe based on Black Card, Doyin is safe, and then those are the people that we have. Shei or Ike should go. So you guys, I think this is where I'm going to end. Why did Doyin pick Ilebaye for BFF? She did not, or do you mean why didn't she? She didn't pick Ilebaye. They've not been talking like for a while, so actually did not expect that. So yeah, so this is why I end this live stream. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sure I'm going to get my energy back like by the next video. But for now, bye guys. Love you. See you guys on the next